Hey guys, so we're here at EPCOT to celebrate this year's Food and Wine Festival 2024. So we have 5 or 6 brand new food items that we're going to go in and try in the park. So let's get in there and try these new foods.
Alrighty friends, so you might remember from last year, our #1 tip is always to grab this festival passport. We love them. They're super convenient. They have all your information, such as the Eat to the Beat concert series, which we will get more into that later. We love doing a Meals Fromage montage. They also have like a Remy's hide and squeak. They have all the merch that you can find. This little Epcot hat is too cute. It will show you where to find all of the food locations. The only thing is it doesn't show you which items are new this year. Alrighty, so we're going to be starting in Mexico here with the flauta de barbacoa. This is a fried tortilla filled with barbacoa, topped with salsa verde, crema mexicana, and queso fresco for $8. So let's give it a try. Alright, in true Epcot fashion, we're eating on a trash can. Are you excited? This is one of your picks.
Yes, I'm very excited. We never really stopped the Mexico booth. We didn't last year, now that I remember, but I'm very excited for this, so let's give it a shot. Let's give this bad boy a shot. Okay, this is really good. The beef that's inside of it is like full of flavor. It's not like crazy spicy or anything like that. I don't get any spice to it. The creaminess of the crema on top evens out with the crispy shell so perfectly. This is probably a good 8 out of 10. I like this a lot.
So honestly, my favorite part of the Food and Wine Festival happens to be Eat to the Beat, which are these concerts that get held right here across from America. And we have The Fray tonight. We have other artists like Sugar Ray, The Wanted, Jesse and Joy, Foreigner's Journey, Mercy Me. We got a bunch of cool ones coming, so get ready. Made it over to Flavors of America, and we're gonna give one of these hot dogs a try. We're torn between the New York and the Chicago style, so I guess it'll be a surprise for you what we end up getting. All right, we went with the classic Chicago dog for $6.75. Let's go give it a try.
Bad boy, a shot. There's a lot of dog coming out of each end, so I'm gonna have to take a big bite.
Oh yeah, that's a bite right there.
How's hot dog?
Ruff ruff.
This is gonna be the bite.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's a Chicago style dog. Everything, the dog is super juicy. It's not too crazy overcooked. It hasn't been sitting on a griller for too crazy long. All the toppings are super fresh. The tomato isn't crazy soggy. There's not too much mustard. The pickle isn't too crazy huge. This is really good. If I were to pick one thing to complain about, is there's a lot of bun on the bottom of it, but there's so much topping on the bun that it kind of evens it out. It's not too bready at all. You definitely got to give this a shot. I like it a lot.
Now, I really don't like hot dogs, but I will mess up a Portillo's Chicago style dog. That's like the only hot dog I really eat. And this, I'm hoping is going to be similar. All the toppings look really fresh. I'm not a tomato gal, so I am going to get her out of here. But let's give it a bit. The hot dog doesn't have that like snap that I like. I really like when the hot dogs have that snap and they're nice and juicy. This one is juicy, it's good. Not too much mustard. I really like the poppy seed bun actually. I think the softness, it is thick, but it's so soft that it kind of just, it really keeps everything together. The pickle is nice and fresh, has a good crunch to it. I really, really like it. Honestly, I give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. I want to try the other ones. I feel like the New York one might be good too.
Flauta that we just got over in Mexico, that was just over almost $9 for one flauta. And me and Lex, you guys know, we share everything. No matter what, if we're in the park, we share it, especially here at the festivals. We each had 2 bites of the flauta. It was gone. This was just over $6, and there's just a lot more bang for your buck with this. I enjoy this a lot. I would definitely come back and get this because this is, in my opinion, a real Chicago style hot dog, and it doesn't seem like smaller, like compared to a lot of the other sampling food items that we get.
Yeah, it's definitely a very good portion.
I like it a lot. I just want to say, I like the portion size on this one.
We also had to try this brand new chocolate pudding cake with bourbon caramel. Okay, this smells so good. I'm so excited. Should I break it in half? Let's see what it looks like.
A little cross section.
Oh, nice moist cake. I know people hate that word, but I don't care. Looks very British. I'm like speechless. Imagine like a warm, soft brownie when it comes out of the oven, and you just like douse it in caramel sauce, but like the best caramel sauce you've ever had. This is a 10 out of 10. I am very picky lately with my 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. This is by far my favorite dessert I've ever gotten at Food and Wine, for sure. You have got to give this a try. It is so good. It's definitely very rich. I could not eat this whole thing. I honestly don't even think I can eat half. But with a glass of milk, alright. I'll share because I love you. Good bite.
Extra caramel. I like that the caramel isn't like crazy, like soupy. It's got some.
Yeah, it's not sticky.
There you go.
I told you.
Oh my god. Wow.
Right? That's literally how I was like speechless.
Wow. This is really good. It's like, it's definitely very rich, but it also isn't too very sweet at the same time. Like, it's not too, like,
it's not overly sweet. It's like a perfect amount.
Yeah, exactly. Like the caramel sauce, like I thought with all the chocolate and the caramel it was going to be too sweet, but the chocolate like cake itself is very like rich and like light at the same time. It's really good. I like it a lot.
Alrighty, so we have made it to Japan. We're going to try the Wagyu Temakaki sushi. It's a handheld sushi with sweet and savory American Wagyu beef, topped with Japanese pickles and spicy mayo. Let's give it a try. This looks so good. It's probably the thing I'm most excited to try, so let's go dig in. This looks so good. And they were making them right in front of you. It's really good though. This was $9.50, which I think is kind of crazy, but it is a pretty good portion. So that makes up for it a little bit, and it's the Wagyu beef, so they always charge more. It does have a kick to it. It's spicy, so if you are sensitive to spice, be wary of that, but it is really good. The pickled onions are a really nice fresh addition to it. I really like that a lot. I'd give it 8.5 out of 10. It's pretty good.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's see how spicy it really is.
It's good though, right? It tastes so familiar. It must be something like a roll or something that we get when we get sushi, because it reminds me of a very distinct flavor.
It reminds me of the Wagyu roll that we get at Kawa.
Yeah, that's probably.
It is really good. The Wagyu is delicious. I love pickled onions, and I like the little sour cream. I love the little
spicy mayo.
Yeah, the spicy mayo and the seaweed wrap. The seaweed wrap gives it like a little crunch to it. It's really nice. I give this a solid 8 out of 10 as well.
Alrighty, so we have made it to our final spot over here in Communicore Hall, and we are at Macketizers, so let's get some mac and cheese. Alrighty, so we went ahead and got the truffle mac and cheese. Let's give it a try. I love mushrooms, truffle, and mac and cheese, so I know I'm gonna love this. It is nice and creamy. I've heard a lot of people say that it was dry. Ours is not very dry, and the breadcrumbs look really good on top. It's very good, but I don't get any truffle at all, besides the mushrooms that are in it. So I do wish there was a little bit more truffle, so for that I'm probably going to give it a 6. But the noodles aren't overcooked. It's not dry. Like, it's really good. There's a good amount of cheese sauce. The mushrooms are a little overcooked. I wish they had a little bit more snap to them. But overall, For $6, I do think the portion's a little bit small. Like, they probably filled the bowl like halfway. So I wish you got a little bit more, and I wish there was a little bit more truffle on it, but not a bad mac and cheese. I think I would just probably stick to the normal one if you're gonna get it and save that dollar, because it's not really worth an extra dollar for 2 pieces of mushroom in my opinion, but see what Kyle thinks.
Alright, let's give this truff mac and cheese a try. There is like no mushrooms in it.
It's good, it's just there's no truffle.
Yeah. I definitely wish there was more truffle. And I feel like it needs just a little bit more of the cheese sauce to make it a little more cheesier. It is still really delicious. It's not dry at all. I'd give it a solid 6 out of 10.
All right, let's head into Connections and go check out some new merch. All right, so I'm just gonna give a little overview. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of this merch already, but we have these fun mugs. We, of course, always have the Tervis cups. These are really cute. Over here, we have all of the t-shirts. We have our Spirit jersey over here. We have a little cropped cute tee here. Figment is definitely the star. I love this tie-dye one. However, it is $40, so that's a bit more than usual. I also have this nice little cooler bag, so which is really convenient if you are trying a bunch of things and want to bring them home, or
it's only $14.
Yeah, carry your water bottles, anything like that. Pretty good deal. All right, for $44.99 over here we have the ears. I'm not a huge fan, but I love that Figment's having his moment. We've got the Figgy Loungefly, of course, which is really cute. I like this a lot. We have this very interesting pattern choice button up. These are so expensive, and I just don't think the material is that great, honestly. Like, Kyle wears these Roosevelt shirts, and these are cheaper, and the material is amazing.
I do give them this. The last one they put out last year was $120. This one's only $65. Still a little too expensive in my opinion, but it's better than $120.
Over here is where you'll find some of the merch that is not Figment branded, just some basic Food and Wine merch. These are going to be your prizes when you complete the Remy's Hide and Squeak. So you'll have a nice little ramen bowl. And then we also have this nice polo. Kyle's a fan of this one. I just don't love anything that has the year on it, because then, I don't know, we aren't ones to wear them after. So this is definitely our favorite piece of merch, and it's the EPCOT ball hat. I, again, kind of wish it didn't say Food and Wine on the back. I wish it was just simple, but I do love it. It's cute. We have this really soft long sleeve as well. This is super soft and comfy. And then last but not least, we have this really fun t-shirt. Nice little charcuterie board on the back. That's fun. Alrighty friends, that wraps it up for our first Food and Wine Festival video of this year. Now, we did a very small amount of food. We only did 5 new items. We have endless amount of options. We want to do a returning favorites video. We have so many more things that we want to try and do. And there's a lot of other activities that are included in this festival that we didn't even get into. So we have a lot more to break down. But if you guys like this video and you like hanging out with us, give us a like, a comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.